guys, it's Chris again. Know that many of these videos you see are filmed at random. They're pretty much intermittently filmed as calls come in and we serve the customers on the road or in various capacities. But most of these videos you're watching are random videos with no meaning behind the recording other than just to document some of the experiences we go through and some of the services we provide. Know that in between these calls, there's other calls that we don't actually take account for in video mode or as a recording, but we're basically putting these videos together just so you can see some of the things we go through in the business of towing and transportation, just for your entertainment purposes. No rewards other than just educational purposes and demonstration of our services. That's it. So with that in mind, watch this next video. Hey you guys, we got another call for a tow here on the freeway in the gorge. It's 2:39 a.m. here on Pacific coast in the Troutdale, Northwest Oregon region between Troutdale and Corbett, and the vehicle broke down on the freeway. Fortunately, on the on-ramp towards, or the off-ramp towards Troutdale from Corbett, the guy didn't actually tell us he's on the on-ramp, so we had to go literally around the circle, pass him through the freeway, and come back around here to make our way back to him, because otherwise we can't really get to him. We had to go do a double loop around because he's on the ramp, and that means that means simply that we had to go around the circle and back again to get to him. So we're just about approaching here. This is a larger vehicle that needs to be towed. Apparently there's a mechanical issue, so we're going to try to see about getting him towed down to a service shop or back to his home, whichever it is. It's a commercial van, and it's 2:40 a.m. here on Pacific, and we're going to line him up here shortly and see if we can locate him. It's dark as dark can be out here, and so we're going to have to put all of our lights on and see if we can figure this out here. Anyway, we're on our way. We shouldn't be... Oh, I see them in the far distance with their blinking lights. So we're going to put our road flares and lights and marker lights and amber lights and four-ways lights, because this is a heavily congested, even though it's 2 o'clock, it's not that heavily congested, but it is dark, and so semis can't really see us here in the far distance. All right guys, so I'm here with this van that needs to be transported here from the freeway. Literally, it's a quiet freeway. Got it all up on the dolly, ready to go. So we're gonna be heading out. I had to, obviously tie it down, strap it down on the dolly. It's all ready to go. We're gonna head out here in a short minute, but we can't take drivers. If you're coming along with the tow truck, usually we have a policy that we can't really take anybody with us. I was trying to say earlier, before I got kind of interrupted, is if you are broken down the road, a lot of times people want to ride along with us back to our either office or to their destination at the residence or whatever. Many times our policy, our insurance coverage, and our policy does not cover ride-alongs or passengers that we can take with us. So most often you'll have to find a ride on your own, an Uber, transfer, taxi, a friend of yours to come out and pick you up, unless you're stranded somewhere up in the middle of nowhere, really, where we make exceptions with consideration for health and all those other things. But in this case, this unit is a commercial unit. It's being towed to its, shop. It's defective mechanical, that is, and we got it all strapped up on the dolly. The dolly is designed for, I estimated the weight to be about 3,500 pounds on the front. So, but this vehicle as you can see here, it's got some bumper issues, some mechanical issues. We don't know if the guys that drove it did some damage, but anyway, we picked it up. It's on the dolly. We're heading out with it to its location, its office, and it's not a perfect vehicle, mechanical. It doesn't even run. Body-wise, there's some dings and dangs that we identified to the drivers. They're going to find their own way back to their shop or to their home, but it looks like there's some major dings in the bumper. Obviously, the front end has some damage. Of course, paint chipping, lots of different other things. A lot of splatter of various other things. It's a commercial unit that's, it's seen its years. It's got some, issues in the back with the decals falling off. The tires are holding out. That's what's important. The lights are holding out. There's a front bumper damage that apparently that's how it came, or perhaps it's been like that for a while. It is unknown at this time. The driver was made aware of that. He said it's okay. That's how it came. So we're gonna run on the road and make this delivery. Well, we got here at the provided address, and we're about to take it off the rack here. But before we do that, we make sure that the owner is comfortable with the location that we're dropping it off before we unsecure. We're in the middle of the road right now, and it's looking like about to snow. So we should be good here in a couple minutes once we make contact with the owner. Job done. Where is it? Right there. Parked it on the side. We actually got it down off the dolly in the middle of the road here. Luckily it's quiet today, but we got it over there, parked it, put the four ways, gave the doc the keys back to the customer. It's out of the way. Transmission's got problems, but they'll fix it up and we're good to go.